takes a good cup of coffee. Okay. First off, let me do a greeting because it's rude to just go in and talk. Good morning to everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. I finally turned on the main little living room light for y'all, just so that way y'all can see me. I decided to just go ahead and do a coffee talk because I haven't done this in it's probably been a year now, close to it, maybe longer. Coffee talk is just where I sit down and I talk, and let me just say this up front. I'm not gonna keep cutting through the video. If you don't like long form content, this is not for you. Thank you for clicking and looking at this video so far. Just like it for me, going about your business. You don't have to stay here, okay? I am not, y'all, and again, y'all might hear my cat Pumpkin. She might come in and out of the of the camera. I think she knows when this thing is on, when I'm recording. So, back to what I was saying. I'm not going to keep cutting up videos. I'm not going to keep editing videos. I've gotten to this point where YouTube has kind of changed my perspective on me even wanting to do anything YouTube-wise. And I do enjoy coffee talks because it's just me talking about whatever I want to talk about and me just drinking a cup of coffee. Two things I enjoy doing, okay? So, like I said, I can be a little long-winded. You may just want to go on about your business, baby, because I'm not going to keep cutting this off. Now, the reason I wanted to do this was because I enjoyed this more than some of the other content that I have, made, right? Most of y'all have seen my Where is Nick and Carla content, okay? I'm still wondering where they at. It has not changed. I think we all asking that question at this point. The viewpoint on that, the viewpoint on that, we don't know what happens. Now, I could go into this whole debacle of all these different, TikTok has something up, and I have a TikTok account. I do not like getting on TikTok. Y'all would never make me get on TikTok. Leave me alone. It's just not my thing. Cause I had an issue the last time I got on TikTok, and yeah, I was heated. I had to get off. It was about some I call them youngins because I will be 34 in less than a month from now. Okay, birthday is August 7th, in case didn't nobody know. But yeah, they hopped on me about some some actual stuff that I had created, and were basically telling me because I made a Sassy Stud shirt, like a certain graphic to it with the words on it, that I shouldn't be doing it, and that I can't consider myself a stud. Love bug. I am 34 years old, or about to be 34 years old. You think I don't know that I can't call myself a stud? If you felt that strongly about that, go make your own damn t-shirt. That aggravated me, just because me being in the community for so long, I have been out and I have been very outspoken about me, hey baby, about me being, you know what I'm saying? Me being out, me being gay, me being lesbian. Like, it doesn't bother me, it never has. And I dress how I want to dress. I don't consider myself a stud. I probably did consider myself mass presenting a while back. But no, I don't consider myself a stud. And yes, I am aware. I've been educated long time ago when I first came out, within the first couple of years, what a stud actually is. And no, white people cannot use that terminology. It was actually for the African American terminology, for them to use it in the LGBTQIA+ community. And hello, you just want to be seen. Y'all, I promise y'all, she don't do this any other time. Who were you in your past life? You somebody. You sassy for sure. But you somebody in your past life, because you must like the camera. Can I drink my coffee? She don't do this no other time. How do you have that much pressure in them paws? If y'all have never had an animal, let me explain this. Dogs and cats do this. They put all of their weight, all of their pressure into their paws and then put it on your body. Thank you for getting down, love. I still love you. Y'all, I promise y'all, she was somebody in her past life, because she don't do that no other time. Back to what I was saying. I've been educated. I've been educated on it. So that really deterred me from TikTok. And two, I'm not a short-term content creative type of person. I don't know if I'll ever do lives. I may not. But I want to do my own content. And I think YouTube is starting to piss me off too, just because, and I cuss. So it's not as bad as it used to be. I'm working on it. But just some things y'all just gonna have to get over. Everybody ain't gotta be that sensitive. You just ain't gotta be that sensitive. Don't. Which leads me to this. The reason I don't get on YouTube anymore and don't post content, do all these things, because so much has happened over the last couple of months to the last year that I've noticed that a lot of people, when you really get on this, some known YouTubers that have been on this thing for years and years and years, and some that I used to watch, have really taken to the comment section, and they will read everything and then go off and then refer to these people's comments. You don't gotta respond. You don't gotta respond to the comments, whether they positive or negative. You have choice. Just like we all have free will, you don't have to feed into that. But the thing that kind of like bothered me, my AC was on, so that's what y'all was hearing. Girl, I'm not getting up and letting you out. You're just gonna have to hold on to me till I get done with the video, okay? A lot of these YouTubers are fake. A lot of these YouTubers do all this glamorous shit, get on here and do all these things, and they personify a certain type of lifestyle that they not really living. And y'all got to understand too, y'all only seeing snippets. I'm sitting in this big lawn chair that I got from Academy Sports. I think this one was like $24 and some change before taxes. Yeah, it was like $24.88, I think. And I'm sitting with my robe, honey. My sister gave me this as a one of my birthday gifts, so I just went ahead and did my little coffee talk. But this is me in real time, right? You have people that'll upload stuff, put collections of things. That's another thing that's done aggravated me about YouTube, where you'll have it and they'll be like a week off, 2 weeks off. The thing is, okay, I'm very country, y'all just gonna have to get over it. I was raised out here in Georgia. The thing is, y'all, they regular people. These YouTubers are regular people. They're regular people. Just like them famous folks in Hollywood. And a lot of that shit has gotten knocked down over the last couple of years if you've really kind of been paying attention to the media and stuff. Baby, they are regular folks. Some of them might make a little bit more money than you, but that don't mean they know what the hell they doing with their money. They are regular people, living regular lives like we are. There is nothing different. Some of them just have more time to use to that they can take advantage of versus other people because they happen to be physically at a job. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's it. That's it. No, because if I get up, I'm going to have to do too much. You're just going to have to wait. She wants to go outside, so I'm gonna speed up this video so she's not like constantly meowing. Girl. Anyway. Let me see if I can give her a toy. She'll hush for a minute. Here, come play with some toys. You want to act out. You just like a damn kid. You want to do this while I get on the damn video. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So it gets very annoying to have to deal with it. Okay, she's not gonna stop. Yeah, hold on a minute. I'm sorry. She's not gonna stop. Y'all just gonna come with me real quick. Let's go. Cause you're doing the most. Go, 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 go. Go out the door. Have fun. Thank you. And I don't shut the door all the way. I make sure that it's good to go. All right. So back to what we was talking about, honey, because I'm sorry, because that was very needed just now. She was not gonna stop hollering. What I was trying to say was, a lot of these YouTubers that y'all see, they just putting on the front. And I don't want to be that YouTuber. I fell in love with YouTube early on when it was raw and authentic. Now, the only thing that I did like is when they had like lesbian series where they would, you know what I'm saying, become a character, go out there, do all that. Some of them would get paid, some of them wouldn't, depending on whatever contracts they had with the company they was underneath, okay? But I loved it. I love watching Between Women. Felt in love Between Women, honey. You couldn't tell me shit. In love with Between Women. You hear me? Ray was one of my favorite characters. So to see her back on this recent movie that she was in with my friend Steezo, y'all, because I never shut up about Steezo. I absolutely love Steezo. I really do. Like, she's so genuine. And her wife is such a sweetheart. It's like one of those things, once you start realizing that a lot of people are very similar to you, they just may have like a higher financial status or whatever, but they try to live their life as normal as possible like everybody else. They just don't like people. And I fuck with that. Because when I tell y'all I'm very introverted, I'm very introverted. Like, I can come on this camera and talk all day long. But to get me outside, no matter. Because I don't like people like that. I don't like I can get with talking to people and get with vibes, but I just don't like the whole old shit no more. I don't like the clubbing and the fake shit and the clicks and I can't do it. Anyway, so yeah, I fell in love with them. Just all of them. Like, I got to, once you get to meet certain people in person too, like off of this, you start to realize, like, damn, yo, these people, like, they really cool in real life too. But they normal people. I'm repping this all the way around to come back to this. They normal people. Even down to the acting on this, they normal people. Even down to recording songs, they normal people. They have shit going on in their lives. They have to deal with certain shit. Y'all didn't see me cry and boo-hoo and be just in my bed for just hours on end, asking myself, why did I do what I did when I was trying to get to know this one individual? Why did I take so many years to just keep going down the same path? Why? It wasn't necessary. It wasn't necessary. But I've learned my lesson. And now I know where all this comes from. Like this, and like I said, it's just me mumbling. But back to the YouTube thing. As far as that goes, I don't like a lot of the new age content creation. And the thing that I think really pisses me off is not just the fake thing, but the clickbait shit. Sometimes they consider it rage bait, but clickbait shit, where it's like you put these titles up there that ain't got nothing to fucking do with the damn title itself. Y'all don't even talk about that. Some people on YouTube, I have noticed, have gotten so used to it that they will literally be showing you everything. Like, literally. And it's like, girl, where's a little bit of privacy? Where's a little bit of secrecy? Where's a little bit of something that you can keep to yourself? That you can hold to yourself? I don't need to see all that. We as a collective don't need to see all of that. What's wrong with you? You've been on the internet that long that you done lost yourself? That's another thing. A lot of YouTubers that have been on here that long, they can't. They're used to one type of genre, and they want to change it up and be like the newer people that come on here, the newer channels. They can't change it. You need to stick to where you was at because it was working for you. Whatever worked for you, stick to that. But most of these YouTubers, if they started off within a couple, and we got to see them for so long, once they break up, stuff happens. They drag it. A certain individual on one side can drag it and drag it and drag it and drag it and drag it until there's no more left to talk about. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, so now that's finished. But you kind of made yourself just like, that's another thing. I can't stand the whole victim mentality mindset behind some of these people that have been on YouTube for so long. Like, y'all do realize that you paying for a service, right? Just like you would pay for a contract, just like you would pay for a painter, just like you would pay for somebody to come wash your car, anything like that. Come clean your house, for example. Come do your laundry or do the pickup laundry. I didn't even know this. This is news to me. But you can drop off your laundry outside your door. Somebody come pick it up, go wash it, and bring it back to your doorstep. That's different. I didn't even know that was a thing now. But it helps. It helps. Like, there's all types of services. Smartphone service, all types of shit that happens, right? You can have somebody interior decorate your house. You can have somebody just come in and like set up your stuff, help you move, whatever. Y'all are paying for services. But I just can't get behind certain individuals. You paying for these services and they are not standing behind what kind of service they giving you. Like, for example, you go get your body done and then you turn around and gain all this weight. Now, I have been big for a good majority of me getting out of service, okay? Because I used to be in the military. So y'all calling me fat, y'all calling me big, y'all coming for me, it ain't gonna get to me, honey, because I've heard it all before. It does nothing to me. Now, one thing I didn't want is this big chest. I didn't ask for this. I don't know where this came from, but I would like it to go away. That is the one thing that I've gotten annoyed about. But with me becoming vegan and me going away from meat completely, doing away with dairy consumption and stuff, that big thing of just not eating meat, my body has drastically went down. My stomach has drastically came down, right? Because that's where I store fat. My face, some of my neck, my chest, and my stomach. And of course, like the love handles area. All of that is where I store my fat on my body, because I know that's how I gain my weight. But I also, for years, ate my weight away, like with eating my weight, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Where I would consume it, and I'm probably saying the wrong words, but emotionally eating. Sorry. Emotionally eating. Y'all know what I was trying to say. When you sit there and you eat your feelings away. It's very dangerous. Please stop yourself. If you see somebody doing it, you don't have to get them help, but try your best to like help them out. Because what happens is you expand your calorie intake and you expand your stomach. And it's not good. Excuse me, sometimes you don't want to only eat when you're going through your emotions. I was eating fast food, consuming that 24/7. I have stopped that. I actually feel much better now that I don't consume fast food as much anymore. But fast food consumption like crazy. Then it would be, I go out to eat all the time. I would never cook my food. And I was eating meat, but I was eating a shit ton of dairy. Like, I was just consuming too much. The fast food thing was a big thing, though. Once I started changing that, and it took a while, all of that, when I was physically working and out on jobs, I would use that as my excuse. Oh, I don't have time. I don't this, that, third. And then I would come home and I wouldn't be exercising. I wouldn't be walking. I wouldn't be doing nothing. And then I would, you know what I'm saying? The weight just stayed. And I got drastically heavy. When I stopped all that weight came off. Like a good, 30-something pounds? Almost 40-something pounds. So it's going to take me to get under the 200s. It's going to take work to get under the 200s. But it starts with your eating habits. And I've watched some YouTubers do that, and that's dangerous, y'all. Like, you have to like love yourself enough to know, no, I don't have to eat like this all the time. And yeah, so back to what I was saying. I can't get behind somebody. Now, I've been in service, we did things differently or whatever when we were in and right after we got out, of how we exercise and all that, right? But there's different alternatives once you get out, right? From what you know. Okay. I can't get behind somebody who got their body done and then turn around and gain a whole bunch of weight, and they're not doing anything to fix it. And when they do finally fix it, you putting out detox teas. And no, girl, just eat better. Eat cleaner. Eat healthier. Stop going and getting fast food. Stop frying all your shit in butter. Stop eating too much in general. Stop throwing all that cheese on top of stuff 24/7. Stop all that. You'll feel better. You know what I'm saying? Like that, and that's, I can't get behind it. And then they turn around and they sell all these different classes, all this different stuff. What y'all don't know is, y'all can go Google this stuff yourself, put it down on a PowerPoint presentation thing, and sell it like that. And you got it from Google. You don't know what the hell you talking about. You don't know, you ain't certified in nothing. I will take somebody who has worked on their body for years, has tried their best to clean, eat as much as possible, and allow themselves cheat days and stuff like that. I'll go to that, and they don't have to be vegan. I would rather go to a person like that because they know how to tone their body and what works for them and helping, and they physically live that lifestyle, than somebody who ain't doing shit about it and who's